Rum diddy dum diddy dip bum bum. 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 You wanna rum diddy dum diddy dip bum bum. You wanna rum diddy dum diddy dip bum bum. You wanna rum diddy dum diddy dip bum bum. You wanna run diddy rum diddy run some bum. You wanna rum diddy dip bum bum. You wanna shish.
Run diddy dun diddy dip bum bum. 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 You wanna run diddy dun diddy dip bum bum. You wanna run diddy dun diddy dip bum bum. You wanna run diddy dun diddy dip bum bum. You gotta run diddy dun diddy dun dun. You wanna run diddy dun diddy dip bum bum. Run, run.
This is my shot, and girl, you got a ticket to move or a ticket to move. Down, go to the Roscoe, down to the Roscoe, rum diddy dum round the room. So honey, how you doing? So honey, how you doing? Now honey, what you doing? I like the way you do it. What?
Now you're so good, I can't control you. No, my shot is all or none. Gotta run till you're done.
Come on!
We can link up on the weekend. We can keep it secret for no reason. We can pretend we can be friends even though I'm thinking when I see you, I'm speechless.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday. Excuse me. Uh, missed a good game last night. I was at work. Missed the national championship. Shout out to Florida. Yeah, shout out to Florida. They beat Houston. It was a good game. Um, how's everybody doing, man? Yo, I got a couple topics I want to talk about, and I'll start with the first one. First of all, I hope everybody's safe. Had a wonderful weekend and all that. Man, the weather been great, man. And now for the next couple of days, it's supposed to get cold again. Down in the 50s, man. And it's been like in the 80s. Pollen was everywhere. It was grains. I don't know what. It was raining this high pass off last night, and the temperature dropped. Now it's back. It ain't cold, but it ain't spring weather. But what in the world is going on, man, bro? Yo, I'm seeing people filing police reports on people, people going to people's jobs. Motherfuckers is dry snitching motherfuckers online, talking about they fucking with hookers and showing receipts. What is going on, man? What is happening? I need somebody to explain to me what in the world is how in the world is this kosher with anybody? I don't know all the details, and I know somebody. Well, he did this first, and he did this first, and they did this first. I don't know who did what first. Don't know who did what first or what. But yo, out there online blasting receipts of the man fucking with hookers is crazy. That's wild, crazy, bro. And they doing it like it's funny and shit. Like yo, yeah, look, yo, this dude, like what? Are you? Man, you might break that man home up. Well, he shouldn't have been doing it. Ain't none of your, it's called dry stitching for a reason, man. Mind your fucking business. Yo. Some shit ain't none of your business, man. You ain't got to be going out there diming motherfuckers out, man. And then people going up to people's jobs. Like, why are you going up to that man's warehouse? They getting the police called on. What is happening? What is happening? I'm seeing motherfuckers talking about people dead mamas and shit and over again talking about people dead mama and making jokes about the dead mother, and then you got other people making puppets with people kids in it. And what the fuck is going on, man? What is going on? What? Yo, oh my god, man, this is getting out. It's been outrageous, but it's getting outrageous, man. I'm watching one man talking about how another man just said he wanted to talk to him like a grown man, and somehow he took that as a combative threat. I don't, hey, bro. Man, the shit with the hookers and shit. And going to people's houses and they financially ruin people, and people gonna get sued, and I'm gonna sue this person. What is going on? Listen, some people need to put down their phone, put down their laptop, and walk the fuck away from this shit. Because this is getting way out of hand. Way, way out of hand, bro. Way out of hand. I ain't pointing fingers at who doing what and what and who said. Yo, man, y'all got to chill. Y'all got to chill, bro. Cause I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what I would say feminine behavior, but is it feminine? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I've never seen men act like this, bro. And I'm not even trying to say I don't know. It's just online, just like, yeah, man, his old boy right here, here's his reviews of the hookers he be fucking. I'm just like, yo, you just gonna put that shit out there like that? His wife might have access to his Twitter account. You just gonna cause you mad at him? Cause you mad at him, you go and y'all gonna just keep doing it over and over again to make sure somebody see it. That's imagine if that man loses family behind this shit. And y'all ain't gonna be happy that somebody get taken away from here. They gonna keep playing. I had an ex girlfriend who used to say all the time, whatever. It's all funny games till somebody get hurt. It's all funny games till somebody get hurt. Y'all are doing way too much, man. I don't even know what it is. It ain't about comic books. I don't even think it's about blood sports. I don't know what the fuck this is. What is it? Can somebody get in here and tell me what this is for people watching? Can somebody come and explain this to me? Because I don't know what. I'm just looking at it like these motherfuckers are losing their minds. It's like can't stop, won't stop. Once you do this, then you just do this, and then you just do this, and then you just keep snowballing, keep going, and and the line in the sand just keep getting moved further and further. And well, shit, he gonna do this, well, I'm gonna do that, and before you know it, y'all doing some wild motherfuckers calling police on niggas. Man, why is you going up to that man's job? Why is you going up to somebody else's warehouse? If you ain't going up there putting in the application, why are you going there? Why are you riding past there? You got to have something else better going on with your life. Why are you taking pictures of this shit? What the fuck is wrong with Oh my god, I don't know, bro. This is crazy, man. And I had people send shit to my house before. That's why one of the reasons why I started getting books, man. Like, I don't even want nobody to know my motherfucking address, man. Sending shit to my crib. What is that's that. Bro, yo, yeah, I can't imagine waking up one morning and I hop on Twitter or X or whatever, and motherfuckers done went and dug up. They done broke the motherfucking cipher and linked it back to me fucking around with my old lady with some hookers, and then they go just add the shit out like the shit cute or some straight dry snitching, just straight dry snitching. Do y'all know what dry snitching mean? Snitching. Let me explain it to you. Okay, snitching is if me and you decide to go do some fucked up shit together, I get caught and then I tell on you. You know, like I snitched on you. You know, so I got caught, so I tell on you. We both agree we knew we was doing some fucked up shit together, but I get caught. But because I get caught, I tell on you. I snitched on you. You know what I'm saying? Dry snitching is you just telling on a motherfucker about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Not like a crime was committed, murder or something, and you're doing your civil duties as a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Catching criminals. You don't want to see criminals around. You know what I'm saying? That ain't dry snitching is you just diming the motherfucker out on some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's called dry snitching. You just telling on somebody. I remember we got taught in kindergarten. In kindergarten, we got the teacher taught us. The teacher taught us in kindergarten not to be a tattletale. They taught us that in elementary school. Like if you told on a little kid in school, the teacher be like, "You're not supposed to be a tattletale, Timmy. Timothy, don't be a tattletale." They taught us that in elementary school. The teachers taught us that. Let alone going outside and shit. You're not supposed to tell on people, man. Especially if they ain't hurt nobody, ain't got shit to do with you. Lord have mercy. That man lose his family, man. Don't be surprised, bro. You got that one coming to you. You just went out your way to fuck his whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? He might have kids or something. She might leave, take the kids, take half his shit, fuck his whole life up. And you did it for lows on Twitter. I split your motherfucking. That's crazy, yo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Ugh. I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all do it too much for the kid, yo. Straight up. Mm. Hold on a second, get this beer. What he talk about father's behavior, right? And I don't think my daddy, who was a Christian man, a Bible thumper, straight up know the Bible back and forth. Y'all know that about me. I told you about it all the time. I don't think my father, if he found out I did, I don't think he would approve of it. If he found out that I just went and told on the motherfucker out the blue that was cheating on his wife, I think he's gonna look at me and be like, "Hey man, you mind your own fucking business. What's wrong with you? You mind your own fucking. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Mind your fucking business." I'm pretty sure that's what my dad would tell me. I'm pretty sure that's what any man would tell me. My uncles, my neighbors, my homeboys. Hey man, the fuck you doing, man? Mind your fucking business, bro. You about to fuck that man? Well, he shouldn't be out there fucking around. That ain't got nothing to do with you, dog. You don't know what's going on. That man, old lady might not be getting tonight. He might be in a sexless marriage. Not saying it's right, but you don't know that man's situation. The fuck you doing? If you want to get mad and get at him, get at him. Tell some jokes or something, whatever. You don't fuck with a man's family. That's how you make the news. Not the news. That's how you make the newspaper. That's how you make the newspaper. Lord, what are y'all doing? Then you going up to people's jobs, and then I understand people going and chilling in motherfuckers' LinkedIn accounts. I'm really not sure what LinkedIn is. I've never fucked with it before. Never had to. But from my understanding, it's kind of like a network for, you know, networking your job or your talents or whatever, or like work or whatever. You're trying to career oriented. And motherfuckers is lurking in motherfuckers' LinkedIn account. What are y'all doing? What is going on? What are y'all doing? Y'all need to put the phones and the computers down and back away from this shit. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Straight up. It's getting out of hand. It ain't gonna be. You're not gonna be happy till somebody is pushing up daisies. And I'm not gonna tell you I told you so because that ain't the way to do it. But I'm telling you, y'all need to put walk away from this. From my understanding, y'all got families. Focus on your families. Get away from this shit because y'all are doing way too much, man. Way too much. Going around harassing motherfuckers. And I see this nigga was talking about this dude, dead mama, yo. Like, I don't even think I seen teenagers do shit like that. Like, every 5 minutes, every time they say something, like, yeah, you can. Well, that's I wonder what your dead mama would say about that. Oh, yeah, you can put it over there with his dead mama. So just hop in the thread. And he's on. Yeah, you can put that over there with his dead mama. Oh, well, oh boy, help his mama. Somebody had to help bury his mama. Let me explain something to you. What up, Caleb? What up, Chicken Pants? If people go through hard times, you never know what's going on financially, emotionally, whatever. People go through shit. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't born with a fucking silver spoon in your mouth and, what I'm saying, you grew up in heaven, you understand that people go through shit. And sometimes people go through financial things where they get set back. And then on top of that, if you got set back and your money ain't right, or just maybe your money ain't right altogether because he might not have been planning on his mother. Who plans on a family member to die? You know what I'm saying? And if he didn't have the money and somebody was kind enough in this community to help bury his mother, and you throw that shit in his fucking face, you throw that shit in his face, that's crazy. Over and over and over again. Every time he says something, it's oh yeah, they'll pay you bury your mama. Where's your mama at? That's crazy, man. Y'all keep talking about fatherless behavior, yo. Y'all, what is going on? You got Ethan. I ain't even gonna say no name. This motherfucker is playing puppet shows with people, kids saying fucked up shit, and he's doing it for money. If you give me enough money, I'll play this show. I know it's wrong. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't play it. But y'all give me enough money, I'ma play it. So the Gremlins give him enough money because the Gremlins are the Gremlins. Hey man, ooh, this is what in the world is going on? Caleb, the link in the joint if you want to come in here, man. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette for a minute. Matter of fact, well, I'm gonna play a song. And I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, man, because I'm gonna change the topic. I ain't gonna sit here and dwell on this because I got one more thing else I want to talk about. But yo, man, y'all need to for real. You done got comfortable dropping the air bomb. Ethan, like I said the motherfucking name again. The FUN and the shit with me and everybody's dropping the N bomb and y'all need to stop. Y'all are losing it. You're losing it, man. Straight up. For real, for real. This is not how middle-aged grown men act. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about your background. I don't care about where you came from. I don't care about your hobbies. Especially middle-aged men. I'm not even talking about young men. Young men don't act like this. Middle-aged men do not act like this. This is crazy, bro. Y'all are going too fucking far. You don't have to do it just because you can do it. Well, I could do it. You don't have to do that. That's you're supposed to know that's called being a man. Just because you can do it don't mean you have to do it. The fuck, man. Uh, fuck this shit. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy. And I'm being for real. And this is not tough guy talking now. And I'm telling you for real, my hand to God. And Jay Dollar could probably vouch for me because he know exactly where I grew up at. Bro, there's no way. You don't fuck with a man's family, you don't fuck with a man's children, and you don't fuck with a man's job. And motherfuckers are not trying to sue you behind it. It ain't no defamation lawsuit. It ain't none of that shit. Ain't nobody calling the police. Ain't that's not an option. You gotta see them. You don't do that shit. Ain't nobody talking about no suing and legalities or whatever. Y'all wildin', yo. For real, y'all need to chill, man. For somebody to get hurt, it's all fun and games. For somebody to get hurt, straight the fuck up. That motherfucking computer moving slow as a bitch, man. I don't know what's going on with it. And that is not any kind of tough guy talking. That I'm just saying, man. Y'all will come across the right one, and y'all gonna play these games with the right one, and you gonna twist your cap. Straight up and down. He ain't having it. He gonna twist your cap. Everybody gonna be sitting around talking about how crazy he was. Y'all better chill, man.
Keep all your passwords safe. Choose Chrome to safely store your passwords.
A Fernandez came out, Mary. A Fernandez. Stop.
Two times more cleaning ingredients to take the drama out of any mess. Fabuloso, dramatically clean.
The song is called Paris Nights and New York Mornings. Breakfast at Ricky's, makeup still on, nose on the greasy tablecloth. One more coffee and one last cigarette. Smiling at the rain 'cause you hold me close. My best dress on underneath the so cold. Walking down bleak and no one is awake yet. I know it's 7 hours. Nothing but clouds on this hello. Don't make your side. Though you shouldn't try. Pick me up and take me out. Ooh, dancing to the night. New York morning. Ooh, race till out of time. Ooh, take up my eyes so high. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I can see the lights.
Yo, my bad, hold up. Yeah, I'm bad, man. Hit out. Got to be more careful. Is that what's that girl name, man? I can't think of her. But yeah, man, bro, you gotta go back and listen to it. I can repeat it, man. Yo, do you know, just to pick up where I left off, do you know a motherfucker contacted the IRS on Ag July? Contacted the IRS. I seen it with my own eyes. Tagged the IRS. Admitted to the shit with Ice when he hit. Yo, man, y'all need to stop, bro. Y'all doing way too much. All right, but that's that, man. I ain't gonna dwell on that, man. I'm begging y'all to stop. I'm begging y'all to stop for somebody to get hurt. Somebody will get hurt, man. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. I don't even know what this shit is about anymore. But that being said, man. So the Switch 2 got released. Watch my viewers drop. Ain't 8 people here, but watch it drop like a motherfucker. The Switch 2, the Switch 2 got released, right? Had a dope ass Nintendo Direct. You know what I'm saying? When they presented, because everybody knew it was coming out. They just didn't know when. So they Nintendo held their Direct where they like, hey, here we go. They go to games. An hour long jump. Shitload of games. Look real good. Look dope. So they purposely didn't say anything about the prices. You know what I'm saying? They left out the prices. So after that, the internet's going internet. So they soon as the shit went off, motherfuckers went and found out the prices. So the console is $450, I believe. It's $450, which a lot of people don't really have a problem with that because it seems like it's pretty much worth $450. It's more than the last Switch, but it's better. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Every console goes up in price. That's just what happens. And then they started showing the prices of the games. And the motherfucking dorks lost their shit. Not only they lose their shit, they're losing their shit right now. Right now. And that was last week. And they went to this other I think it was called Treehouse. I guess it was some kind of like showcase. And Nintendo was there and the whole crowd was chanting, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, this, now. But here's the kicker. All Nintendo said, what Nintendo did is for the first party titles like Mario, Zelda, the Mario Kart game, you know what I'm saying? Basically Mario Kart game. They raised the price by $10. $10 motherfucking dollars. Not $50, not $60, not $100. They raised the price of the game by $10. Now listen, I know people are gonna take this the wrong way, but and I understand, but we gotta come back to reality for a minute. The price of everything is going up. I remember when Air Force Ones used to be $69. They're now 90. I don't even think they're 90 anymore. I think they're 120 now. Everything, the price of every housing, clothing, food, utilities, the price of everything is going up. The price of gaming has pretty much been the same, kind of sort of for like the last decades. A few games cost a little more here and there, but the price point has pretty much been the same. They raised that shit by $10, and these motherfuckers are losing it. I mean, they're talking like, well, the corporate's just greedy. They're just greedy. This, and that, and yada, yada, yada. And one guy was talking. He was like, yeah, they feel like they could just charge what they want and justify. Yeah, that's kind of sort of how it works. If I make something, I set the price point for it. You don't have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I set the price point for it. And this is my feeling about it. Man, I understand shit is tight right now for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that. But gaming is a hobby and a luxury. Straight up and down. It is not a necessity in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Movie ticket prices went up, everything. Entertainment went up. Netflix went up. Everything. Stream yards went up. Everything is going up. I don't know why they think gaming won't go up. And they raised it by $10. And not all the games, just the premium games. And I feel like if spending the extra $10 for this one game that you want, and if it's that big of a deal, and they're saying, well, they're gonna end up pricing out, they're gonna price out the audience. You know, they're gonna price out their customers. They're gonna price out their customers. If $10 is that big of a deal, straight the fuck up, then you can't afford to sit on your ass playing video games. You need to be spending that time you be playing that video game and doing something to get your money right. Because you truly can't afford to be. If that $10 is that big of a fucking deal, you can't afford to sit on your ass playing games. I know you don't like to hear it. I know it sucks. And then here's the kick about it. All these motherfuckers is complaining that they all got other video games. If you just can't afford it right now, wait till you can. And then they bring up, well, what about the kids and the kids? Listen, man, I knew better than to ask my daddy for some shit. It was some shit I just knew better than to ask for because I knew he would look at me like I'm fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not. I remember the Neo Geo and certain other systems that was a little pricey, whatever. I knew better than to ask him because he wanted to look at me like I was crazy. So you know what I had to do? I had to go around my friend's house and play it. I'm not sure if kids go around their friend's house anymore though. I don't know how that worked, but yo, man, if that they still to this day they're still complaining about this $10. And here's the kick: Nintendo ain't gonna drop the price, and the bitch sold out everywhere. It's gonna sell out. You're gonna get it. Why? Why? How do you feel entitled that everything else is going up, but they got to keep the games the same price, and they only raised it by $10. $10 a pack of cigarettes. Half of them sit around smoking weed and doing shit anyway. Hey, might have to, it might sacrifice a blunt for the game. That's life. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. The uproar the uproar of the gaming community behind this, if you're not following it, I mean, they're calling it catastrophic. They're saying, I mean, the Nintendo reps, old Nintendo reps saying it's a disaster. This, and I'm like, yo, they just raised the price by $10. What timeline am I in? $10? $10? You can't if that's that big of a deal, bro, you don't need to be playing video games. You need to go out there and get your money right. You ain't got time to be sitting around playing games. If that $10 is that motherfucking much to where it's like, oh shit. I can see if you were doing about gas. I can see if you was doing about food. I can see if you was doing about your rent because they can't raise your mortgage. If you got rent, I can see if you do it and they raise the rent every motherfucking year. I can see if you was doing this shit about rent or something. Yeah, go out there. If you want to take it to the streets and yell all that shit outside, I get all that. But a video game, $10? Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. You got grown men complaining about a Minecraft movie where you see videos where the complete audience is children. They say the children just in there having a blast, jumping up and down, popcorn flying in the air, they dancing in the aisles and shit, and kids are having kids are having a blast watching it. You got a bunch of grown, middle-aged grown men talking about Minecraft. Lord have mercy. But ain't saying shit about the Tron fucking Tron Ares trailer, which looked dope as shit by the way. Tron Ares look. Hey, look, I have not been excited about a movie in a very, very, very long time. Years. I haven't. When was the last movie I went to go see in the movie theater? Uh, it's been a minute. Wakanda Forever? Was that it? That might have been it, man. I think that might have been it. I ain't been excited to go to the movies in forever, man. I'm going to the movies to see Tron, yo. Tron look dope as a bitch. If you haven't seen that, I would show it, but I don't feel like looking it up right now. Matter of fact, I saw it. I saw it. Let me look it up real quick. Tron Ares look dope as shit. Ain't nobody they ain't said 3 words about it. They talking about Minecraft. Hold on 1 second. Look at it. Watch this shit, man. This shit looks sick as a bitch. And I think no, was it Finn? Was it Finn? Did Finn show it? I don't think Finn showed it. Hold on. Maybe he did. I'm gonna say it. Watch this shit, man. This shit looks sick. And if you know, if you old as me, I remember the damn first Tron. I grew up watching the first Tron. But anyway, so I can't remember finesse this shit like I was. All right, so look, um, if you remember the first Tron, it was all on the grid. You know what I'm saying? What was it the ECM? Was it MCM? Encron? What I can't remember. So it was basically all on the grid. And then Tron Legacy, which was underrated. That shit was dope as a bitch. It was basically the grid, but one of the ISOs, one of the programs at the end of the last one actually got out and came into the real world because that's what Clue was trying to do. And so this one is picking off right where the last one got off. So one of the good ones got out. One of the good ISO because this ISO was supposed to be special. This program was supposed to be special, and they got out. They actually got out the grid and was in the real world. And this one is picking up. Watch this shit, man. Hopefully, if you know something about Tron, because this shit sick. This shit look dope as a bit. I'm gonna be there midnight, old school shit. I ain't did that in a minute. This shit look ill. I didn't mean to do that. The fuck am I doing? That's the wrong shit. Going bananas. Watch this shit.
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand. Ready? Because there's no going back.
The whole time. Could yo, got to be more careful. Yeah, damn it, Joe. Hey, thanks, Henry. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I was just saying, man. The Tron Aries look ill, man. That's gonna be a day one for me, bro. Day one. I ain't been to the movie theater in a long time. I haven't been hyped to go see anything in the movie theater in a long time. Did I go see? Hold on. I'm trying to think. I think the last movie I went to go see in the movie theater was Wakanda Forever, man. I'm trying to think. It's been that long, bro. Ain't nothing came out that I really cared about. But that Tron looked dope, man. And I was just saying how remember how used to go. It was certain movies you go see with your boys. Like you go see like the early Marvel movies with your boys and the Star Wars prequels. You go with your boys or maybe your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your kid, you take your kids with you, but you ain't go with your girl. Your girl ain't go with you to go see X Men. Your girl ain't go with you to see Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go with you to go see Star Wars. You know, so you go with your boys. You go with your boys at midnight. And if the theater was packed, yeah, but if it won't pack, you have an empty seat between y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It was guy movies. You went with your boy to go see guy movies. And with your girl, you go see horror movies and comedies and shit drag you out to a rom com. But you ain't go see Rambo with your girl. You want to go see Rambo with the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to go watch Star Wars with you. They want to go watch X-Men with you. And remember when you used to watch the game by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Your girl would just fix you something to eat, but you just watch the game. She'll fix you something to eat and then go in the other room and call her sister and watch something else. She go watch Real Housewives or some shit, whatever the fuck she watching, Hallmark Channel or something. First 48 hours or something. But she didn't want to sit down and watch the game with you. Now they want to watch the game with you. They won't let us do shit. Can't even, we can't do shit, man. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy, man. We used to watch ESPN Sports Center. Won't no chicks up there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a bunch of chicks up there that don't know shit. They just pretty as hell. They just up there for the fuck of it. They won't let us have shit, man. Straight up, bro. They play video games, and I really don't care about the video games part. That's cool, but yeah, man. We gotta make it. We gotta bring in the female crowd. And you gotta look at Taylor Swift every fucking 5 minutes. And shit, you know what I'm saying? And watch the Star Wars. You gotta make sure they have the equal amount of, you know, whatever. Because the girls want to watch Star Wars too. No, they don't. They don't like Star Wars. They never like Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to like Star Wars. Star Wars is mine. Let me have that. Damn. Except the true nerds, the true geek girls. That's cool, man. I don't want to go with my wife to see Star Wars. I want to go with my homeboy. He appreciate it. I can talk to him about it. We could geek out on that shit. You know what I'm saying? The girl gonna be sitting there like, okay, that was nice. that was nice. Yeah. You look like going to see Rambo with your girl. Motherfucking Fast and Furious. You gotta be careful with some of the movies you take to your girl because your girl going there to see. Well, let's go see the new Thor. Really? You really want to see the new Thor, huh? I wonder why. I wonder why you want to go see the new Thor. Yeah, I know why you want to go see the new Thor. You'll be shirt gonna be off half the damn movie. You ain't slick. Come on, fuck it. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So how's everybody doing, man? What's good with you? How y'all feel about the madness that's going on within this community, man? That I'm real close to just like really, really walking away, man. Like, not saying that like I'm walking away like ooh TJ walking away, but like I don't even wanna this shit getting too crazy, man. What the fuck is up with people digging up people's history? Like imagine you wake up or you get off work and let's see, I got some free time on my hands. I guess all the yard work is done and I ain't got nothing to do. Let me go and dig up this. Yeah, I didn't watch the Q&A. I watched the documentary. I watched the whole documentary when it premiered it. It was entertaining. 4 hours, man. I watched the whole fucking. Was it 3 hours? 4 hours? I watched the whole shit when he premiered it. I didn't watch the Q&A though. Was the Q&A good? I need to go back and watch that. He had some things where there was the timeline wasn't quite right, but it wasn't a problem. You know what I'm saying? And salute to him. First of all, I even went on IMD and gave him all 5-star review, man. I went over. He kept, he was saying, hey, go with IMD rated. I did that for the brother. You know what I'm saying? It was well put together. A lot of research. It was good, man. It was good, yo. It was like I said, a few things with the timeline was a little left out. Some things was he jumped around every now and then, but he pretty much stayed on track. And some things that got left out, but it won't. I mean, shit, who can remember all of this shit? It was a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was really good, man. It was really, really good. It was well put together too. The sound, the way he had it. The I guess cinema six if cinematography cinematography. Yeah, the way he had the little effects and stuff. It was dope. It kept my attention for I guess I think it was 4 hours. That's a 4 hour joint that kept my attention. And Maddox, the one where Maddox did on um what's your boy name? Dick Masterson. He did that, and I watched that. That shit was 4 hours long, and that shit kept my full attention. And I watched that. He put that shit out like a couple of years ago. People are just now catching up on it. But I remember I was talking to people, but I was like, yo, that dude Dick is a psychopath. He's a psychopath. Man. If you ever got free time and you care about it enough to watch it, look up the Maddox documentary on Dick Masterson, man. That shit is that dude got issues, man. Straight up. Like I ain't even talking about he got issues, man. Like for real, for real. Some wild shit. Like wild, wild shit. That man, the biggest problem in the universe, he stole that show. That show was Maddox show. It's a lot. I'm not gonna get into it, man. But yeah, it's. I tell you what, man. Excuse me. I can say Eric July got a lot of patience because he's banking, he's making money, so shit, he's getting money. But I don't say I feel sorry for him because like it's hard to feel sorry for a motherfucker making millions straight up and down. But I do know we got to eat him up just a little bit. That I ain't trying to do nothing but sell fucking comic books, and these motherfuckers are trying to ruin me for no other reason that I'm doing it, and I might be doing it, but I am doing it better than them. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but because I'm black, man, man, he just playing a song called "I Feel Like Slapping a Nigga" the day before he talk about him, and first it started off nice and slow, playing Sanford and Son when he was talking and all that shit. And now Trump is off, he's just all the way open with it, man. It's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on, bro, but this not y'all, not y'all to say, but this the community, the comics get community, man. That shit is disgusting. It's disgusting. All of it. It's. I don't really know how to the behavior, what the day to day going on is. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I don't. I want to say it's like Ricky Lake or Jerry Sprinkle, but it's worse than that because this shit is real life. These motherfuckers are doing real life shit, trying to ruin people's lives in real life. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I don't know, man. Uh, it's just no, thank you, no, thank you, yo. If I was an artist, uh, if I was an artist, man, I was trying to get my chops or whatever, however you want to call it. Uh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Actually, I would warn them to stay the fuck away. Like, yo, man, you don't want to get into this shit. This shit here, bro. This shit is horrible. And not only that, once you deem part of it, you fuck. So if this don't work for you, you fuck. Cause you can't go nowhere else. This shit is like the black spot on motherfucking black sails in Pirates of the Caribbean. This shit like the black spot, man. You know what I'm saying? That's confiscated like the black motherfucking spot, yo. Once you get that shit, you fuck, bro. Hold on, hit this bit. The CG guys like Preston on them. Yeah, it is, but mm, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. If I was a young artist, I wouldn't. For real, I wouldn't. Like I said, I think I said this one street before, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the way Dillard is moving. Because maybe I'm missing it, but Dillard, if ain't nothing happened to him, or he's going through some personal issues, if that ain't the case, that motherfucker fell off the grid. Like, look, my book about to come out. Let me fall off the grid because even Ethan is saying Yellow Flash should make. $2 million on this. He said he should make about $2 million on his first book, bro. Because his audience is huge. What I'm saying, his reach is far. A lot of places he can go. That so Ethan is stuck with. I don't. You know what, man? He said EVS said he's a great friend, but a horrible enemy to have. I'd be concerned that when we have, yeah, bro, it's not even an enemy. He considers anything. I mean, that man knew Dan Fracker for 30 fucking years, man. 30 years. And all that man tried to do was like, yo, man, we need to chill. Make love, not war, bro. Let's get this shit right. He cut his fucking head off. Straight the fuck up. I don't think Ethan has friends. For real. I really don't, man. I think he's a horrible person. And I think about this. When he first came on the scene, and I'm not even talking about before. I'm talking about before the Last Jedi, because the Last Jedi was the shit that brought a lot of us together. That's how I, that's how I ended up here with the Last Jedi. Bro, let me tell you, since I'm on my shit, I can tell you. Speaking of going to the movies, see Star Wars with your girls. So look, the Last Jedi came out, and it came out on my birthday, December 18th. I was like, well, did you really giving out your birthday and all that shit, man? Whatever, yo. But it came out on December 18th, so it was like, yo, I'm going to see, because The Force Awakens, I went to go see The Force Awakens, and all right, I can start from the beginning. So I remember when they announced it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" You saw the Millennium Falcon and all of that. Like, oh my god! I mean, I watched the trailer. I think the first trailer aired during Monday Night Football, if I ain't mistaken. The first glimpse of the Phantom Menace aired on CNN, because I remember watching it and calling my dad because I was just watching CNN. I didn't know what was happening. I was just watching CNN, and it came up there and they showed it. And they showed the dual lightsabers, and I called my dad. I was like, "Yo, Dad, you got to watch CNN. The new Star Wars is coming out." And they ran this back when CNN used to, before they had 100,000 different programs, they used to pretty much run the same shit all day until something happened, or might be a prime time program, but during the day it was pretty much the same shit all day. And I sat there maybe for like 3 hours, 4 hours, just watching it, waiting for that one shit to keep coming up, keep coming up. Anyway, so I'm watching Monday Night Football, and they showed a Star Wars trailer. They might even announce that they was gonna show it during Monday Night Football. But anyway, it's the Millennium Falcon, Han, Leia, Luke, whatever. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to go see it. So shit, I was on the news with the Phantom Menace, man. I made the news. I was out there at midnight, bro. Me and my homeboy, I had the lightsaber. My man had his lightsaber. I had a Sith joke, because I always figured if I was gonna be whatever. I had like this gold chain. I had a medallion, but I took my medallion off, and I found like this gold 3P C3PO, a stuffed animal that was probably about the size of a ruler. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a big ass medallion, because it was gold, but it was a stuffed animal. It had that little, the little white hook that you hang it on, like if you was at a gas station. So I just bought it out of the gas station, took off my charm, and put it on my necklace. So everybody thought I had like a big ass. They thought I had like a big ass C3PO chain and shit. And the news came up to me because it was the midnight joint. You know what I'm saying? This is midnight joint for the Phantom Menace. And the news came up to me and shit like, look, he got the gold chain, this, and that. I was on the news and shit. But anyway, I had a blast through that night. But anyway, all right, so the Force Awakens, I go see the Force Awakens. Man, I used to take my nephews. I was born. I wasn't old enough to go see A New Hope. I don't remember. My dad told me he took me to go see Empire Strike Back. Um, and by then Betamax came out, so he had everything. He was dumping tapes anyway, so by then we had it on Betamax and he was watching all the time anyway. But I do remember going to the movies to see Return of the Jedi. I remember going to see Return of the Jedi. I remember I had a little stuffed Ewok that my dad bought me for Christmas and all that, Star Wars toys and all that shit. So anyway, by the time the special editions came out, I had my license. So I would take my little nephew. You know what I'm saying? I would take my nephew with me to go see all the specials. So I've been there. Besides A New Hope, I didn't see I wasn't born with A New Hope, or I was born that year. But outside of New Hope, I've seen, even if I ain't remember it, I've seen every Star Wars movie in the theater besides the last one, Rise of Skywalker. I didn't, which is crazy. I was like, yo, that's the first Star Wars movie I didn't go see in the movie theater. But anyway, so the Force Awakens come out. I'm hyped for it. I go see it. I'm like, man, I'm not mad at it, but I had this feeling like, everybody was like, yeah, yeah, it was dope. It was great. It was great. And back then I used to be on Facebook still. I used to be on Facebook. So everybody on Facebook, yeah, that was great. That was great. And I'm like, man, I feel like I seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was, I ain't mad at it, but I feel like I seen that movie before. And it was just, I feel like it was, instead of a Death Star, it was a fucking planet. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Han and them going. Instead of being in the jungle, it was an ice planet with just Hoth. And it just, it was. I felt like I seen it before, but I won't mad at it. So I won't disgusted by it. So here come the Last Jedi. It's my birthday. So my two sons was living with me. So me and um my girlfriend, she got a son that's the same age as my son. At this time, they're probably, if it was 2018, he's about to turn 20. So what's that? 7 years from 20. So he's 13. So her son was 13. You know what I'm saying? My son and his son were like 13. But then I got my other son. So if he's 13, he's probably like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? So we all go to see, what the fuck? The shitty one. What the fuck is that shit called? That Force Awakens. What the hell was that? The Last Jedi. All right. So I get blitted because it's my birthday, so I get blitted. So because I ain't got to drive, so my girl gonna drive. So we're at the movie theater, right? I shit you not. This is the moment. This is how I end up meeting all y'all motherfuckers right here. This one moment is how I end up meeting y'all motherfuckers. So I'm in the motherfucker. Oh, I'm drunk. I'm watching it. I already got a little sour taste in my mouth because of the Force Awakens, but I ain't mad at it. Whatever. I've seen worse. Motherfucking Princess Leia fly across that goddamn screen and do that Mary Poppins. I haven't I haven't said anything in a movie theater since I was a teenager. You know how you go to the movies as a teenager and you go see the movie where all the other kids is going to see all the other teenagers. Like, it used to be like Friday. I'm gonna go see Friday. I went to see Friday like 7 times. Everybody in their highs, bitch. Movie theater wild as hell. Maybe that's some black shit, but movie theater wild as hell and shit. Yeah, having fun. It's a whole vibe or whatever. Since I got grown, I don't say shit in the movie theater. I'm a grown man. When she flew across, when she flew across that screen, it came up my mouth. I said, "What the fuck?" And the whole theater started laughing. The whole theater started laughing. When she flew across the screen, it just flew out my mouth. I said, "What the fuck?" And the theater started laughing and shit. And when she did that, I told my girl, I was like, "Look, I'm checking out." So because I was drunk, so I had put my head on her shoulder and I went to sleep. So I'm sitting because if I got kids with me, I always sit by at the end. So if it's just me and my girl, I sit in the middle or whatever. But if I got kids with me, I sit by the end just in case we gotta get the fuck out that bitch. I want the end seat by the aisle just in case some shit go off. We need to get out of here. We can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to run over motherfuckers. We got to get out of here. That's just one of my things. If I got children, we always sit on the end. So I wake up during the credits. My head was on her shoulder. My little son, he done fell asleep, so his head is on her lap. And my other two, my oldest son and his son, we leave it, and they loved it. Oh, it was fucking great. They ain't fucking, they won't fucking, but oh, it was great. You see the lightsaber battle, this, and that, whatever. So she was like, I'm sitting there and I can't move because I got your head on my shoulder, and then your other son head, he on my lap, and I'm just sitting there stuck. I can't even eat my popcorn like I was. She won't complain, and she was, this is my birthday. She won't complain, but she was just talking. So listening to the boys, I said, well, maybe I'm gonna get this another chance. Cause when she flew across that screen, I checked out. I literally checked out. So I go back and see it. I go back and see it again by myself. To give it a second chance, and it was trash. So I came home and jumped on YouTube. I wasn't even a YouTube guy. This is like my first memories of YouTube. For real, for real. I wasn't on YouTube back then. You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck is on YouTube? I ain't know nothing. I mean, I knew about it, but what the fuck I'm be on YouTube for? So I ended up going on YouTube. And that's how I found Comics Gate. All right, Ethan and all of them. So then I started looking up Ethan before then, and his videos before then. He had a whole different personality. He talked real soft. He had like this little lisp. He would go around and go to comic book store, art shops, like the art shops and shit, and buy shit and show you how to draw, show you how to get stencils and shit. And that's how his joint was, Comics Artist Pro Secrets, because he was like, it started off with him showing how to draw. That was his YouTube channel, like giving art tips and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he had a whole different. I mean, when I say a whole different, he talked different. Whatever. Last Jedi came out. Everybody's like, this is how everybody met up. Anna, all the Geeks and Gamers dudes, Gary, all of it, whatever. Anybody that has two, I'm trying to get to my point here, Henry. Anybody that has two separate, distinct, that you can see they got two different separate personalities. Like, okay, well, you was this way. Which one is the real you? You know what I'm saying? Was the quiet, soft-spoken dude that was whatever? Was that the real you? Or was it this dude now that's trying to do the fucking Howard Stern voice that's trying to be a shock jock? Is that the real you? So when Ethan say things about I'm a good friend to have, I don't think I think he's a bad person. And I really do. I think he's a bad person. I think for one, and this is not speaking on his family, but he's 50 years old or something like that, and his wife is ill, and he got a young daughter that has autism. You know what I'm saying? He has a little girl. You know what I'm saying? I can't even imagine how that is, 50 years old with a little girl. So he might be looking at the whole shit like, because once this is up, he ain't got nowhere to go. So, and then his health ain't in the most TikTok shape neither. So he's probably looking at this like, I'm gonna get all I can get while I can get it, because his family. You know what I'm saying? His wife is going through something. His kid got autism and shit. So I think he's I don't fuck him, man. Like I don't think he's a good person, man. Like for real, I don't think he's I think he'll turn on you in a minute. I think he'll turn on you for for the smallest things. I think he's a schemer. Like he'll smile in your face and talk shit about you behind your back. You know what I'm saying? I get his attitude to a certain extent when if he allows somebody to come on his platform and promote their shit. And it ain't like this now, but once upon a time, that motherfucker get you to 6 figures, yo. So I can kind of understand him sometimes when he's like, yo, how you gonna turn on me and I got you to 6 figures? Like for real, there is some loyalty involved in that shit. I do until but he'll I also feel like he'll hold that shit over your head to a extent where it's like, yo, I don't know, man. Fuck him. I wouldn't trust him. And then the money ain't coming in like that no more anyway with Comics Gate, so it ain't working for me. Now, if I was a young artist, I wouldn't do it. Because it just ain't there no more. You just can't be an artist out of nowhere that got some dope shit and you gonna get 6 figures just because you came on Ethan's platform. That ain't gonna happen no more. Them days is gone. You'd be lucky to bust 20. You know what I'm saying? The whole grab a oar and all that shit, all of that shit is gone. All of it is gone. It's now just him and about 5, 6 other people, and it is what it is. And they know it. He know it, and he done leaned into it. So much done happened now where there's no correctness. He can't go and right the ship. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like Dr. Doom saying, fuck it. And and shit, motherfuckers get Dr. Doom a pass because you can understand, Dr. Doom do some fucked up shit, but if you read the comics, there's a reason why he does the fucked up shit. He just not a rotten to the core dude. He just think he's better than everybody else. and he think he can make humanity better. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't a bad dude. He is a bad dude. He's Doctor Doom. But you know what I'm saying? If you read the comics, you know Doctor Doom ain't just even Magneto ain't a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? He got redeeming qualities to him. I'm trying to think of a fucked up villain. He ain't Carnage. You know what I'm saying? Like Carnage is just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't write this shit off, man. You can't write this shit. You can't be like my bad and straighten that shit out. He done showed his hand, bro. Dude done showed his hand. I mean, if what are you gonna say? He done snaked everybody. He done snaked everybody. And the motherfuckers is hanging around us because that's their pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's their pocket. Well, other than that, man, he done snaked everybody. If this shit he did to Dan Fragger don't show motherfuckers that, yo, 30 years? That motherfucker been your homeboy. That means that's way before we got history together. 30 years? And you play me like this over this? I wouldn't trust. Mm. He said my daughter never talked during movies. Uh, what? Yeah, it happened. It happened. Pull one out of me, man. Hey, bro, I do not talk during movies, man. Not since I was a kid, man. And it came when she flew across that screen, bro. I said, "What the?" I mean, it won't even like I planned. It just took me by surprise. She flew in space. She flew in space like Mary Poppins. I said, "What the fuck?" Bad enough that Ray learned how to use a Jedi mind trick without even knowing what it was, not even knowing it existed, and somehow she used it's just trash. How you gonna use a Jedi mind trick when you didn't even know it existed? It's just terrible, man. Hey, look, I remember I took my daughter to go see Get Out. Y'all remember that movie Get Out? About a what's the dude name? The Peel and Kill and Peel dude, Key and Peel, whatever. But it was actually really good. The horror movie Get Out. So anyway, it was it was one of those movies where it's, young crowd or whatever. So I asked my because I wanted to go see it. So I asked my daughter if she wanted to go see it. She was like, yeah. So we went like we went to the T because she's like at the time I think she's like 16, 17, something like that. So we went to the 16, 17 show. You know what that is? The midnight show. The night it come out, midnight show. So we in the mall. So, so I got on my Jordans. I got on my. I don't look like a square, you know what I'm saying? But I still dress like, the young boys, they wear tight jeans and skinny jeans and all that. I look like you know, I don't look like a dad, but like I still got on my Jordans, but I ain't got on no tight jeans. I got, might have on a polo shirt, you know what I'm saying, some jeans, whatever. So we we walking through the mall. It's like midnight, and all the young kids is out. She's like, "Oh my god, Dad! Oh my god, everybody's here! Everybody's here!" I'm like, "Oh, just chill, man, just chill. It's my hair, out of my hair. Look, out of my hair. Look, you look fine, baby. You look fine. Oh my god, I'm here with my dad." And she was tweaking. She was tweaking. She's like, "Everybody's here. I can't believe everybody's here. I'm here with my dad. You good? You good?" But we had a ball, man. So she had to stay in the concession with me. I went and got the tickets. I like, just tell me what you want. Go get our seats. So that way you got to stay in the concession. And we went to go see the movie, man. And it was, like I said, it was a teenage crowd. And there was a couple behind us, man. And they was hilarious, bro. They was hilarious, man. They, just talking. They won't screaming out shit, but it was, because they were young. So they was having a conversation between each other during the movie. And normally, I ain't gonna be in no movie theater with a bunch of teenagers. So if I was in a regular movie, I'd probably get, hey man, something, whatever. But whatever, it was a whole vibe, man. That couple behind us, man, they had me and her rolling, man. They was watching that movie, man. We was watching the movie. They were just commenting on the movie while we was watching it, man. They had me rolling. When we left the theater, we was like, yo, I'm so glad they was sitting behind us. I said, yeah, me too, man. I said, it was hilarious. And she's like, yeah, man. She's like, yo, they made that movie better. They were just talking. That shit was hilarious, yo. I think it was high as gas, yo. But yep. Other than that, man, I ain't really got much to say. I ain't get all political with the tariffs. You know, we see what goes with that. You know, uh, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of older people in their 401s and their retirement getting hit. I know they got to be a hell of a feeling there. You know, and some scary shit. So I feel for them. I ain't gonna. That's what I say. I'm not quick to throw. You know, be like, well, they'll be all right. I don't want to say that shit. Saying, well, see, you say for the most part you disagree how Fragger handled everything. He should have contacted them privately. They did. Him and Ethan talked privately, and then Ethan. This is how the whole shit started. Him and Ethan talked about it privately, and then Ethan got on motherfucking Twitter and said he just talked to him privately, and then Ethan went and got on the live stream after he was on Twitter and started talking about what they talked about privately. Ethan caused all the shit. Straight up, straight up. That's the truth, man. I'm telling you, man, some dude, wild dude, man. Dude is a wild dude. So, since everybody want to come in and holler at the boy, I really don't got any more topics to talk about. I really want everybody's opinion what's going on, man, because I think this shit is, I think what they're doing is crazy. You know what I mean? Especially the doxing and all of the other shit. I ain't gonna repeat it, but yeah, I think people should stop before somebody get hurt, because at the rate they going, somebody might get hurt. For real, calling police and all that old shit. That shit crazy. But really ain't got too much more to say. I think I'm gonna fire up a video game because I just got off, so I'm kind of wound up. Well, like I said, if somebody come up here and chill, I'm cool, but I really ain't got much more to say, and nothing to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead on and fire up this Devil May Cry. Go outside, smoke a cigarette, and I'm probably come back and fire this Devil May Cry. And Lord is good, man. Y'all know the deal, bro. Lord is good, man. Kiss your wife, kiss your kids, man. Your sister, call your mother, call your father, man. And don't talk about people's dead parents and dead family members, man. What are y'all, gangsters? What is this? This is Chicago drill music? Y'all talking about dead family members and shit? You smoking on you smoking on people's families now and shit? Chill, man. Y'all doing too much, man. Stop talking about people dead family members. Just I don't give a fuck how mad you get, man. You sit there and talk about somebody dead parent, man, is evil. It's evil. You're just trying to hurt that man. That's some evil shit. It's evil and it's childish. It's beyond childish. Matt Bar. But yeah, man. Kiss your mother, man. Kiss your father, man. You know, Lord is good. Love, peace, and hair, Grisha. Y'all be safe. I'm gone.